Hello, welcome to Internet Monies and Champagne with Tom.
Champagne days.
I'm here with Ian Fernando. We're in Manila right now. Came over here to meet with him and some other affiliate guys. And he's been an affiliate for a long time. Like, how long?
12 years?
12 years.
A little over 11 years, yeah.
It's your OG. OG.
Yeah, back in the day, from the ringtone days, I guess you'd say.
The ringtones.
Yep. Or MySpace ebook days. Yeah.
Was it like 1984?
Yeah. Not that far back. I was born there.
It's just, Ian and I are actually also the same exact age. Almost exactly the same age. He started a lot earlier than me on the Internet Money, which is definitely a wise move.
Yeah, a lot easier.
Yeah,
a lot easier back in the day.
Yeah, dude, so tell me how you got started.
So basically I got started simply by my parents just kicking me out. They wanted me to finish college.
Kicking you out of your house?
Their house.
Oh, yeah, you're their house. Yeah.
Remember, they're Asian, I'm Asian. You don't want to go to college, you don't live in my house.
You were 18?
I was 19. Yeah.
Okay.
So I went to college for 1 year and got kicked out of it. And then I told my parents, man, I can't do this. School doesn't feel like it's for me. I can't listen to somebody. So they told me, hey, you have 3 months, you need to leave. And that's when the reality hits. I'm like, oh, fuck. I was working 3 jobs. I was a waiter on the weekend, customer service rep at night, and human resource manager during the day. So I was working 7 days a week just to pay, I think, a $900 rent a month, you know. And then I would just basically Google how to make more money, basically how to make money.
Yeah,
and I found out about eBay,
okay,
drop shipping, and that's where my money started coming in little by little.
What year was this? Like 2006? 2005?
Yeah, I want to say 4 though.
Fuck, dude, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, cause it was definitely early. Cause graduation 2002. Went to school for a year. 2003.
2004.
Yeah, 2004. Yeah. So, yeah, and then I did that, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I'm making some money. The only issue I had with eBay is that I couldn't handle customers. I was still working at that time, probably 2 jobs. And I knew it wasn't stable, so I'm like, you know, let me just keep it. Let me have my security.
So like the call line, like when the customers call up, or
it's not even that. Emails,
okay.
Big orders. Like I would have like stores in like the hood and Philly wanting to order big bulk quantities of this product I want.
and you're like serving dishes.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, fuck, man, I can't handle these customer supports. I can't do email. So I started Googling how to make money without customers.
Without any fucking work.
Yeah.
How to make money without doing work.
Yeah, without customers basically. And then I found, well, they're not a network now. They've been gone, but Zoogle ads, and they got me up on Google advertising on PPC. They were the first one to get me on there. They gave me 1 offer. They told me strategically how to do this offer specifically, and I killed it. I was making $100 a week. Then it turned to $1,000 a week.
Profit.
Yeah. And then it just turned into like almost a good amount. You know what I mean?
Okay.
On this one offer in this one area, and it's a seasonal offer also.
What was the offer?
It was a tax offer.
Okay, cool.
But
like a lead gen, like sign up.
Yeah, full sign up, and so it was 2-page long form or 3-page long form. Yeah.
What were they paying?
I don't remember. I'm pretty
$20?
Sure. I want to say it's $20 or $18 at that time. I want to say something like that.
What was the the Zoogle?
Yeah, Zoogle.
Yeah, wherever that doesn't exist anymore. That's all gone, right?
Yeah, they're all gone. Yeah. I mean, some of them are still exist in different networks.
Okay.
But they're still there. But for me, I became like an affiliate marketer. I think just by accident, just because I just wanted to get rid of 2 jobs so I can have 1 job. Like my goal was in marketing was to always have 1 job and have this stuff as a side job or a side business. Because I really just didn't want to have work 3 jobs 7 days a week. It was tiring me out.
Yeah,
so eventually I was doing this and I was like, oh, this is actually working. And then my last job, I went from customer care agent to data analyst at Vonage. And I was doing so good there that I hit a glass ceiling. Like I was probably 23 and I was making this report and there was a job position open for a director and they would not give it to me. I applied like 4 times, and they would always give it to somebody older than me. And I'm like, oh man, I bet you they don't want to give it to me because I bet you these guys don't want to listen to me, a 23-year-old, you know, being a director. And that's when I realized they had the glass ceiling. So I was like, you know what, if I can take what I have now, I know I had like 4 months of savings in the bank account. I told myself, my goal was, okay, I'm gonna quit my job. If I can't do this in 3 months, I'm gonna just stick back to going to a job and work hard at it. And within 2 months, I basically replaced my year's salary in 2 months.
Boom! Wait, to go from nothing.
I mean, I was doing a couple grand a month, but
Okay,
not
yeah.
not 60, 80 grand.
Yeah.
Right? So
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Yeah,
I also got lucky at the beginning too.
yeah, I got really, really lucky, I think. And it was really, really doing well. And I thought that's the reason why I'm like, I just want one job, because I never saw myself in this game for so long. I always thought it would be just a supplemental income.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I'm like, holy shit, this actually
Yeah,
works.
real money.
Yeah, this actually works. So I'm like, all right. And that's basically how I started. Basically became one by mistake, really.
Yeah, I think a lot of dudes in the industry just kind of stumble into it, and
Yeah,
some people get lucky,
Yeah.
and they realize how real it can be.
Yep.
And until you kind of see it for yourself, and you're like, holy shit, like you can make 50 grand in a month. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, no, it is.
And then you do it, and then it's proven real to you.
Yep.
And then your eyes open.
I think it would work for me because since I learned being a data analyst at the job, I was like, and I was looking at numbers through PPC. I'm like, oh, makes sense. I can do this. Made my own algorithm. Made my fancy Excel sheet. It forecasted a lot of stuff for me, so it was really, really easy. And 11, 12 years later, I'm still here. A lot of people have been leaving the industry.
Yeah, that's a huge churn rate. A lot of people drop out.
Yeah.
It's a funny industry, and there's so little barriers to entry. Anyone kind of go, and there's nothing really holding you in.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a contract that keeps you around. You can just drop out anytime.
Yeah, I agree.
So how about what's sort of your biggest successes?
My biggest successes were basically, I sold a software company back in the day. I don't know if you guys you remember OfferSnitch.
I don't know OfferSnitch.
Well, basically, I was having a problem with networks shaving, or trying to figure out why networks were not letting me know when the offer went down, or why aren't they letting me know when the offer gets changed down with a different offer. So I was really, really pissed, especially doing high volume. So I made this program, OfferSnitch, which basically ping the website, track the URL route, track the page changes, and lets me know if anything changes. Right, so the advertiser can be split testing multiple landing pages, but they're using your traffic, right? And that should not be done. I think as an affiliate, the affiliate should have the highest converting page. The advertiser should be doing internal traffic for them.
I understand what you mean.
But then again, I can understand. I'm an advertiser now. I can understand that you want to use some sort of traffic through multiple variants like Google, Facebook, and all that shit. But
you need a lot of traffic to test.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think you should use an affiliate traffic for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So I made checked.
Yeah. So I basically checked it, and I remember one time a specific network, I'm not gonna say its name, was basically shaving or changing my URL string to an internal URL on their end. So it was redirecting to an internal URL. So you know how you're affiliate.
You mean like dropping your affiliate ID?
Yeah, dropping your affiliate ID.
Okay.
So I would always notice 1%. Yeah. I would notice this 1% dip. I'm like, what's this 1% dip? Why is this happening every day, this specific time? And that's when I realized.
You've been really on top of the data to notice the 1%.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I don't.
Well, if you're 1% and you're spending a good 5 figures, almost 4 figures a day, you kind of notice that dip, right?
Yeah, there would be a few.
But the 1% with 100 affiliates spending $100 a day, you're not gonna notice that.
Yeah.
But with one affiliate that's doing that much volume, I think you can notice it, and that's the reason why I created OfferSnitch. So that's one of my big successes. I sold it to VC in Georgia. I lived out there for a year, I think a year plus or just a year, and then I moved to Florida. Then my biggest successes is becoming an advertiser. I did a huge volume. Me and my other partner now lives in Puerto Rico, and we did huge volume. We did very, very well. And I think those are my two big successes. And by just knowing marketing and creating a product and owning a product, definitely is a lot more work, but then as long as I understand the traffic, I can scale up, no problem.
So it was like becoming the advertiser yourself, the offer owner, was that kind of key to taking it to like
next level? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Because then with offers, you get caps, and one performing offer doesn't perform the same. Right? Even though if you rip the offer page, match the same white label you want to do, which still doesn't perform the same. So owning it, having control, was good. But then again, it goes back to my first story when I first started dealing with customers, and that's just a pain in itself, you know.
Yeah, I know. And dealing with banks.
Oh,
And accounts.
banks, accounts,
Yeah.
yeah. Lawsuits,
Lawsuits,
AGs.
yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it's a different business.
Yep, I agree.
Did you outsource a lot of stuff? Or were
So
you dealing with like?
Yeah, so in the beginning we outsourced a lot of stuff. But then we started realizing, hey, don't get greedy, brother. You know, and then I started realizing, or we started realizing that we couldn't have a lot of control. So we brought like filters, like we hired an internal CSR, customer service reps, internal to basically filter whatever the outsourcing team was doing. We even did calls in-house, just as a filter, as a buffer, so we understand what the consumer's doing.
Okay.
So it would probably be like 5% of stuff internal, and then the majority of it would go external.
Okay, I see what you mean. So
As
like
long as-
95% of the calls were going externally.
Yeah, and then 5% would just be in just to
Check.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that's what we did, and then this way we'd create a plan, processes, systems for the outsource team. You know.
Cool, man.
Well,
So what was like the biggest low? The lowest low.
being an advertiser also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so being an advertiser will also have its load, because we had nice systems, and then there's always a change in the industry. I always feel like there's a 2.5 year change, or every 2.5 years there's a churn or a change or a cleansing of the industry.
Okay.
Right, where something big happens because affiliates get too greedy, they fuck it up for everybody else, and then somebody in the high tops want to fuck everybody over.
So it's like the raspberry. What was that weight loss product?
Acai.
Yeah, acai berries.
Yeah,
that was one.
Acai. That was one of them. It's and then you have people making their own products with fake news articles. That was one issue, and now it's with banks with too many refund rates, I think, and that's what's causing it. So it causes a ripple effect. Banks to advertise it to affiliates, or to affiliate network, then to affiliates. Right, so it's just a ripple effect. And we just had one bad year where we were not generating revenue. It was impossible to generate revenue, and we had like 100K overhead a month.
Yeah.
Like 20 plus employees. So it was rough.
Why can you generate revenue? Just your account.
Well,
You're on Google, right?
Yeah, but then the banks, our mids would go down.
Oh, so you literally couldn't process any payments.
Yeah, we couldn't process payments.
Fuck.
Yeah, so it's not
Hell
that fact.
yeah.
It's not the fact that we weren't spending or couldn't. It's just we couldn't take in orders. So we were technically losing 100K a month because of our overhead.
Did you switch to affiliate offers?
So we were doing that too. We were trying to do that, but then we had an internal issue. I don't want to get into that,
Okay.
and we just couldn't really just process and do everything that we needed to do. So eventually, we just slowly shut down the office in New Jersey, and then right now we're just starting it back up now.
Here in Manila.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what'd you learn from that? Like, I think generally people kind of learn more from their failures.
Yeah. So I
than
definitely learned a lot.
successes.
Yeah.
So what'd
I
you
definitely
learn?
learned a lot about like overhead, like
It's
controlled
scary,
overhead.
man.
Yeah, it's definitely like once you're growing so fast. Like imagine making 100K a day. 100K a day you're making, and then you're just hiring because you know you're like, oh, that's whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Easy money.
Yeah, and
Easy
then
money.
a year later, this game changes. I'm like, oh, it's not a real business. I forgot about it's not a real business, you know, and 100K is going away.
Yeah.
You know? So I learned that you gotta be really, really good with your overhead. We also had issues with internal partnerships, so proper partnership picking is very, very important.
Partners for what? For like the bank accounts or for the affiliates?
No,
or...
for owners, partnership owners.
Oh, you mean like in your company, like the
Yeah,
partners?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
see.
Oh, that's definitely important for sure. I've had two issues in the past, two issues in the past. I think this was one of my biggest ones where it made sense in the beginning, but never made sense long term. You know, so partnership picking is very, very important. I think they have to be compatibility.
Yeah.
You know, but that's really, really it. I think. And creating the system processes where everybody is responsible for their own mistake. That's one big issue, and that's one big issue that we really didn't take play in the office because of the internal issues that we were having.
Okay.
So
just like stuff wasn't getting done, or there was problems, but
I mean, there'll be too many crossovers,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Like one partner wants to know everything when I don't think it should be, right? You're good at what you're doing, so do what you're doing good, and leave it at that. And then we'll have a weekly or a monthly recap,
Okay.
and then we'll all put in our input, right? I don't think there should be crossovers every day, every week. on it. You're let's say VP of ops, you only do ops, or if you're only doing traffic, you only do traffic. If you're only doing the operation side, you're only doing the operation side. And then maybe at the end of the week or every month you talk about it. The crisscrossing part is I think what's messed a lot of stuff up.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
So like you started out as kind of a lone affiliate, like everyone does, just like a dude in their parents' basement trying to make money on the internet.
Actually, my parents kicked me out.
You're a dude in your own basement, your basement apartment. Someone else
too. Yeah.
But so you start out that way. You move up the ranks to advertiser, make some coin. Then you get slapped down for just problems, and then you kind of you refresh.
Yeah.
And you kind of clean the slate, start again as kind of a lone dude.
Yep.
Move here to Manila, and how are you doing things differently this time?
So being in this game for well over a decade, I'm doing it more of I'd rather make $10,000 a month instead of $100K a month now, because I'd rather have something more long term.
Okay.
So we have I consolidated a lot of my companies into 3 companies now: product, traffic, software. Warren Buffett says, write down all your lists from priorities to lows, and then only keep top 3 and get rid of the rest. And that's what I basically did. So right now it's product, traffic, software. And the software and traffic and products are definitely more of a definitely the software and traffic will be a long-term game. Products, still a short-term game, but...
Is traffic, you mean running affiliate stuff?
Running affiliate stuff, yeah.
Running affiliate.
Affiliate stuff and then running my own product, but mostly affiliate stuff.
And that's just kind of fund your other stuff.
Basically to fund both projects.
Fund the other ones,
yeah. So, yeah, and I think the software stuff is definitely going to be long term. I enjoy doing the software stuff. I'm actually into it. Something like I'm like, holy shit, I own. People are using it. I can relate to it. It's, traffic, I enjoy it. It's just I'm an analytical person. Having product is cool too because you have your own product, I guess. But yeah, I think consolidating, having more of a long-term business, long-term model in the industry is much better than trying to do short-term gains and then losing everything in 1 year or just a couple months.
Yeah, it is a very volatile industry, which everyone at every level learns very quickly.
Yeah, no, the money comes in, it's awesome, but then you realize, oh my God, 6 months down, 3 months down, accounts can't get it, you can't get accounts. It's just Facebook algorithm changes.
Yeah, and there's so much stuff out of your control.
Yeah.
You're just reliant on so many, like the traffic source, the offer owner, like kind of larger legal issues going on in the industry.
Yep.
That like all of them can change really fast, and you just have no control over any of that.
Yeah.
You just have to, things go not your way.
Yeah, I agree.
Really, even if you're working very hard, or you're doing well, you're really smart or talented, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter because you're just a broker.
Yeah,
right.
Arbitrage.
Yeah,
if you're an affiliate, if you're doing affiliate, even a product owner, it's kind of just
different. Well, a product owner. Remember, there's so many venues for a product owner, but I focus on traffic, right? Yeah. But then people can focus on long-term gains, losing for the first 3 months, like social influencing. You can't track social influences, I think, right? So people are losing money, but later on they'll gain it back, right? It's like email marketing.
You mean like an Instagram person?
Yeah, exactly.
It's social influencer.
So. But it's crazy. The industry changes, a lot of traffic out there. Recently I'm talking to you about it, doing content arbitraging.
We're doing native. We're both doing the native traffic, and it works, dude. Like, you can do it.
Yeah.
I recommend.
So I feel like the traffic's going that way anyway. A lot of people are moving away from
native stuff.
Or going to native because you think about it.
It's a good ad. It's a good ad.
Plus, Facebook is a content site, and their ads are technically native.
Yeah, and they're like the perfect native.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like the ideal native.
Yeah.
And they've cost more because of it.
Yep.
And it's definitely the way it's going forward. So what do you think? Affiliate marketing dead? Not dead?
There's always going to be a salesperson. An affiliate marketer is a salesperson.
Yeah.
You need a salesperson to sell the house, right? To sell solar panels. Right? We're just an extended hand of that salesperson. Oh, he needs leads, we'll get you leads, right? So affiliate marketing will never be dead. It's just understanding the data that you receive, right? The problem with affiliate marketing, people see that losing $100 is bad when it's good, right? They don't.
But what do you mean? Explain that a little more.
Like, I always tell people usually the first 3 days I just waste money. I'm not really wasting money. I'm buying money. I'm buying data. Right. And that's how I changed the mindset.
Okay.
Right. So because you need data to figure out what's going on. Just because you copied an ad from AdBeat or AdPlexity or whatever and replicated it, doesn't mean it's gonna work because you're spending $100, but that person was spending $5,000 a day. Your ad campaign will never match his spend because he's probably bidding higher than you.
Okay.
So if you're copying an ad, it might not work because of how your bidding strategy is anyway.
A lot of different reasons.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it all varies, and affiliate marketing I don't think will ever die.
Yeah, it just changes a lot.
Yeah, it just changes. You just gotta know your numbers. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know.
So what do you think? What do you think? You've seen a lot of guys come in the industry. A lot of guys leave.
Yep.
A
lot of them turn gurus.
Turn gurus.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think are the traits of a kind of a successful affiliate? What do they have that makes them survive and prosper, where many other people kind of drop out, fail, quit?
Man, if you're willing to work till you have $10 in the bank, you know what I mean? I think that's what make the person. You know, if you're.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like if you're. Like, I know I've had my downs, and when I've had my downs, I'm working super extra hard, like hormones are in my head, making me think better. When I had a lot of money, I just had processes, right? When I was in the hustle mode, is when I had no money, right? Because I had to use all my creative juices, I had to think a lot. But I think the trait is that if you're a person that's a very disciplined, go-getter guy that wants something to accomplish, right? Even if you want to become something in basketball or you want to be the best chef in the world, right? Then you have that trait to be a marketer because you want to be the best, right? I got into it by accident because all I wanted to do was just get rid of my jobs, right? And that was the goal that got me into the situation.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be, like nowadays, a lot of people are like, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm like, what's an entrepreneur a little bit?
Yeah.
So, and then now, like, I get offended when people are like, yeah, you know what, I'm an entrepreneur, but then they have a 9 to 5. I'm like, oh my god! Like I remember one time, like I know this kid. I used to work with him in Advantage.
Yeah.
And
work with him where?
Advantage. Like,
okay.
Yeah, Talcom company. And he's an entrepreneur now. He's single. He doesn't have a job now, but he posted something like, "Man, it's hard to be an entrepreneur, right?" And then, but he's in his car going to work. I'm like, so I wrote a whole message on his wall like, "Yo, you can't call yourself an entrepreneur if you have a job." You know what I mean? And he called in. Then he turned into like, "Oh, my job is my side business. That's my side hustle." Yeah. I'm like, what? No, don't ever try to play it like that. I believe an entrepreneur is something that happened by mistake, right? You don't see like Mark Zuckerberg becoming, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna quit Harvard and be an entrepreneur. And you know what? I'm just gonna make Facebook. He just made Facebook because he wanted to be better.
Yeah, he wanted to do something and it worked out.
Yeah,
and
he
ran
out
with it.
Yeah,
and then he quit Harvard after Facebook was doing its thing.
Look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates did the same thing. He bought software just because so he can sell interface to somebody, and that's how he started. He didn't think of like, hey, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. Like an entrepreneur is just now a word for people to use. It's not something
to be
that.
Unemployed.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cool word to say.
Yeah. It's something cool to be in the start. Okay, so we ran out of tape on our VHS player. We really got to spring for the budget.
Yeah, we did.
For a DSLR.
Yeah.
But for an hour just rocking the videotapes with 28-minute loops.
Come on, Tom, I thought you needed money.
So yeah, spend it all on champagne right here with you.
Exactly.
So we'll just wrap it up real quick. So I'll ask a different question. So if you were gonna tell your 20-year-old self your advice now after 10, 12 years in the industry, assuming you still want to become an affiliate marketer, or maybe tell them don't become an affiliate marketer, or what would you say?
It's a hard question because I get asked that all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to change anything because without that experience, I wouldn't be able to tell myself that anyway.
Yeah.
Right. And with the industry changing, I would probably tell myself, hey, focus on a business, not the money.
Yeah.
Right? Long term, focus on making $1,000 a month instead of $10,000 a month. Right. I mean, the money gets you like ADHD, like, oh fuck, I want to make
where's the money? Where's
the money. But then, long term, it's so much more stable, so much more easier. It's just a better option because you don't have to deal with ups and downs. You're actually creating a brand. You're actually helping people. You are having a stable business that can last you 5 years. Like my business barely lasts a year. You know what I mean? All the time. So ups and downs of traffic, trying to gain Google or Facebook, just a routine, and it doesn't get tiresome.
Okay.
So
Cool, dude.
Yeah, man.
Cool, man. Yeah. So thanks a lot for
No problem, man.
interviewing. We're here in Manila. He invited me over, and
Thanks for coming, actually. Trying to get you to stay out here.
yeah, I don't know. Vietnam treats me pretty well.
You got a light skin, that's why.
it's good. Well, cheers. Thanks,
Cheers, man.
guys. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
good luck with your affiliate marketing bullshit and your internet monies.
Yeah, right?
Or
Or survive the industry, guys.
Or your slow money.
Yeah,
It's better than no money.
Mhm.
Well, thanks for watching.
I agree. Thanks.